18, 19.
Jeez. Demon auctions get violent sometimes. Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I am Thor, your friendly neighborhood god of thunder. Today I'm reacting to Angel episode 10. So Doyle's dead. And that was brutal. An incredible episode. I mean, it's devastating. I'm so sad that Doyle and Cordelia just, Doyle was a character I was rooting for so much, and I'm so proud of how much he grew as a character and how brave he truly was in the ultimate moment. Just incredibly selfless and courageous, sacrificing his life not only for all the other half demons, but also for Angel as a true friend. He's irreplaceable, truly. But it was an incredible episode. I mean, probably my favorite episode of this show so far. I thought that the whole thing was just perfectly executed. I mean, between showing Doyle fail to help earlier in the episode, that was such a perfect touch for it to be a redemption and a growth for his character. And then having Cordelia find out right before that he's a half demon and fully accept him. They get to share one kiss and then it's over. It's gone forever. And I have to respect the show, as brutal as it is, as painful as it is to have a character who you like so much and are rooting for die unexpectedly. I just have to give props to this show for having the courage to do that. I mean, that's my favorite types of shows, really do have that courage. And also just to do it, like I said, in a surprising way, not in the finale of Angel Season 3, but before you've even had the finale of Angel Season 1. So, I mean, I'm assuming this episode has to be dealing with the aftermath of losing one of the central characters. And Cordelia, I really think that she, towards the end, when I first started the show, I didn't think that she cared for Doyle. I thought that was more of a one-sided thing, but I really think that Doyle was growing on her, and I think that by the time we reached last episode, I think she liked him too. I think that they could have had a great relationship together, but it was never meant to be. They Jennied her, they Jennied Doyle, so he's gone forever. Moving forward, I'm curious to see the characters dealing with the loss of their friend, but I'm also curious to see with the structure of the show. Doyle, he was a central element, not only helping the plot move forward, but he helped balance out, kind of Angel being so self-serious all the time with some more comedic relief, and also being, the more flawed character, balancing out the more heroic character Angel. So I'm just curious how the flow and the dynamic of the show is going to continue. Are we going to have a new main character to somewhat replace Doyle, or is it going to be more focused on Cordelia and Angel? I don't know. I'm very curious to see what happens, and I guess extra fearful. I should have been prepared. We've had some big deaths in Buffy, but I wasn't prepared. So I guess I need to be on guard more for the characters that I love getting killed off. As always, all the full reactions to Buffy and Angel are up on Patreon if you care to support, along with future episodes if you do want to see more of the show. For now, let's get into today's reaction. Angel episode 10.
Try our patience. What is done cannot be undone. I know.
Wait, is he trying to get Doyle back?
He's my friend.
If that is so, then so shall it ever be.
Yeah, I don't think these Oracle people give a crap about friendship. They're detached and cruel.
Will soon be made clear. For every door that closes, another opens.
They're so disconnected. I want one of these days, later on, perhaps in the show, Angel to just wipe out the whole Oracle. They're not forces for good. The Terminator is chasing you. It's just turned into Judgment Day. I mean, I didn't even know, how powerful is the Oracle? I mean, can they literally just bring anyone back from the dead? I kind of hope they don't, because that kind of cheapens the value of any character dying if there's a possibility of just magically resurrecting them, Unless they bring back Snyder, actually. That's the one exception. You could bring back Principal Snyder. I don't care what Oracle, extra plot device you need to have to bring him back. I'm okay with that.
Don't think I don't know what you're doing, Angel.
What is he doing? He's trying to help.
Very cute, don't worry. I'm going.
I'm not.
But don't get any ideas. I'm coming back.
I actually think Angel was not trying to do anything. He's just trying to help her.
Around during the day, as long as we avoid direct sunlight. Okay, got it? Got it.
I mean, every show has their own rules.
This date is gone. It's completely gone.
They're like, you're not good for this, but there is a soap opera that you're perfect.
Stain Be Gone is more effective.
Yeah.
She's doing this in front of them? Okay. She's getting a Doyle vision right now? What the heck? I love how she's still trying to do the audition. Mid-vision.
Would I have eluded him this long?
What's his face gonna look like?
Who are you?
That's what I'm saying. I'm nothing. I'm a...
Are you being honest? Don't keep secrets if Angel's gonna help you.
Sure, I'm evil. But hey, I'm not, you know, evil.
I get what you're trying to say. You're not actively trying to destroy all of humanity. You're just trying to win some gambling.
You gonna help me?
Why would the visions have passed over to Cordy, though?
Everything okay?
Definitely not. Not to mention the fact she didn't get the part. What the heck? What is going on?
Cordelia, that was,
Is she kissing him to see if she gets vampire powers? Like she got Doyle's vision powers with the kiss?
That means I still have it. Damn, I can't believe he did this to me.
Oh, she was trying to pass it off?
You had a vision.
Boy, howdy. And guess what? You know how
Oh, this is what they did with Angel when an angel visited them?
is the only way to get rid of it? I will smooch every damn frog in this kingdom.
Court.
Maybe not every frog.
Boy. I like the way you people treat your clients.
Excuse me.
He's like, I don't care that I got insulted. I got a kiss with Cordy.
Try sketching it. In the meantime, Barney would probably feel...
If you gave me a pencil and paper and said, sketch my vision, you would be so disappointed. You don't want to see those stick figures.
I don't want to find you two necking on the couch when I get back.
She only has to kiss the people once, I think, to find out whether she can pass it on. Alright, this is a horror movie with the flickering light. I like that. That's a really cool way to reveal him. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Show your face. Reveal yourself.
Hello, Angel.
No. Are you for real, bro? You're the Terminator?
See me again.
This is the dorkiest dude ever to become the Terminator. What are you doing wearing a leather jacket?
Any sudden movement, and I'll be forced to...
Right?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he's in this show.
Not a new image?
Let me guess, you left the Watchers Council or
In
something.
point of fact, I no longer work for the council.
Of course. He's like, I quit, I got a motorcycle leather jacket, I've got a whole cool
Of
vibe.
greater value to the cause working autonomously. As Watcher. And that's why I became a rogue demon hunter.
Oh my gosh. Get the title right, show some respect.
Torn from their corpses.
He's collecting powers.
To what purpose I can only...
Dang, you gotta warn Cordy. What if she's hanging out with that dude? Dang, well they were strong enough to scare it away.
I hear that the drawing can be very therapeutic during a grieving period.
What?
She's like, the kiss didn't mean what you think, bro.
So maybe you shouldn't be nosing around other people's feelings without asking them.
Exactly, exactly. I would feel the same way.
Why don't you tell me about it?
He's like, is there a spot open for crying on someone's shoulder? Because I volunteer.
Barney,
That's the guy that's after me.
Barney, it's okay. The books are over there.
Wesley, the sight that strikes fear into the heart of all demons. That's great. What? Really? What the heck? Oh, she's trying to pass it off, of course, of course. I was thinking because of their history. No, no, no.
Wesley? What are you doing here? Are you working with Angel?
Wesley the Lone Wolf. Make that a new spin-off show.
capable of consuming its opponent's life force.
Sounds threatening.
We're lucky to have escaped with our lives.
I mean, it was running away from you guys, so I think you had the upper hand.
I work alone, Wesley.
The hell you say? This demon is mine.
Bro, you should be able to understand. You have your own rogue business.
I work alone.
You don't even know where to begin to look.
I got a pretty good idea.
I mean, that does show how hurt Angel is with the loss of Doyle, you know, by wanting to not let anyone else help him.
These pants, they tend to chafe one.
Too much information. That's crazy. I so did not expect Wesley to be in this show.
실례합니다. 영업정에란 말이지?
Is that a $50 bribe? That's enough? It might be a trap, Angel. And since you have no one here to watch your back, this could be an effective trap.
Hey, do you know where they do the shiatsu massages?
Skull-splitting migraines, getting visions so vague they require closed captioning.
That's honestly a really good way to describe the visions.
Believing that you were the only one worthy of such a rare and important gift.
I mean, I'd be pretty upset if I was cursed with these visions without being asked or talked to about it. Is he actually? It looks like
I
it.
hope you like your coffee black, because the only lightener the...
Don't trust this dude. Don't trust this dude. He might be the real big bad. He's after your power. Knew this guy couldn't be trusted.
Sorry.
Yes, you are.
What?
I hope you realize something's wrong, Cordy. Throw the coffee in his face.
How could you possibly know?
Because you know. You feel it.
Oh, shoot.
Your entire being is whispering it to me right now.
I mean, everyone has insecurities about their profession at some point.
And maybe, somehow, you could have saved him. If only you'd been nicer to...
It's so cruel to, like, twist that unfair guilt and make her feel this even more. Come on, Angel, hurry up, get back, dude.
This tack horn's been broken off.
Come on, do some Sherlock Holmesing and put it together. Hurry up. If they kill Cordy, I'm done watching.
A vision. I'm taking a vision.
Tell me she's faking.
Burn great
Danger?
pain.
Guess she's a pretty decent actress after all, dude.
Red. Heart. Reader.
Heart reader, come on, let's like put it together. That's not so obvious though. It would be tough, you know, if I wasn't watching the show.
Demon. Heart. Reader. A birth demon.
Yes, okay, good. Angel, let's go, let's go. Is that a heart?
In case you're wondering, this is me looking for a clue. Feel free to join in anytime you want.
Wesley, put on the leather jacket and get a shotgun, come on.
2 slayers in my care. One turned evil and now vegetates in a coma.
Oh, so Faith is still in a coma this whole time? Jeez.
It's a sculpture by Van Giezen, Maiden with Urn. Cordelia saw this in a vision and...
Oh shoot, I thought she was trying to draw the face or something.
Yes, of course. I know what clue car is.
Like how he does that every time.
An authentic tack horn. Stab your enemies with it. Heck, stab your wife. It'll drain the life right out of them.
This guy is so scummy, it's like unbelievable.
I'm really not a seer. I only had a vision once, and I'm pretty sure it was just something I ate.
Yeah, how do they test if someone's powers are truly authentic?
Remove the head as a trophy or simply harvest the eyes. In any case...
Can you imagine being part of an organization that, you know, auctioned off human body parts like this? There really is a dark demon underground going on.
2000. Do I hear 2005? 2005. Do I hear 3?
And maybe this will boost your self-esteem a little bit, Cordy, you know, assuming you survive this.
You pay twice that for cataracts. These eyes are flawless even without the stupid visions. Is that the best you can do?
Okay, I guess it's not that high.
You know what these eyes can do? They can, see stuff like, danger.
That's great, she's selling herself.
The huevos, guy! Whitey here stepping all over you! You gonna take that from his cup?
14?
Only Cordy could pull this off. Literally no one else.
18? 19?
Jeez. Demon auctions get violent sometimes.
Is a very delicate process. We run the risk of damaging the gift.
You better be careful trying to squeeze money out of this law firm.
Sculpture's not here.
It's usually one step behind.
Hurry.
Hey, have you got a number?
How's that for a number, man? Let's go, get the... Oh, Wesley. You watch too many movies, huh?
Crush you within an inch of your life.
Okay, good, Wesley. Is he dead? Okay, good. Little bit of Wicked Witch of the West mixed in with vampire death, right?
I never doubted for a minute you'd find me.
Wesley's like, what about a thank you for me?
Well, I was lucky. I had a rogue demon hunter on my side.
Okay, Angel gave him some credit. Good. I mean, Wesley, you know, fighting might not be his strength, but he's still, his heart is in the right place, and he did help.
Okay, we'll keep in touch.
Yes.
Does he really have to leave? I feel like he could hang out with the core group.
I go.
It's like he's waiting for them to ask him to stay, and none of them are asking.
Take care.
Through storm and rain, heat, famine. I go.
Breakfast?
Ooh.
I think Angel knew all along he wanted to stay. He was just waiting. He wanted to witness those speeches.
He's a good cook for someone on a liquid diet.
Astonishing, really.
That is impressive. You can't even taste your own meals. All right, so that is Angel episode 10. I mean, a lot happened in that episode. I mean, big thing, we got Wesley, and I love the way that they brought Wesley into this show. That was a fun surprise, but by, you know, hiding him, like saving the reveal of his face, and also I feel like it had to be an homage to Judgment Day, you know, his whole outfit. And I also just think it's so funny and honestly pretty endearing that Wesley, as the rogue demon hunter, you know, is trying so hard to have this cool image. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, he is a very helpful addition. And by the way that this episode ended, I'm almost thinking that Wesley might be one of the new characters, you know, to kind of carry on the dynamic of the show, which does make sense. And I think that could be fun because Wesley is an entertaining, amusing, kind of awkward, silly character, you know, who might mesh well with the group while also not feeling like, oh, this is a replacement Doyle, if that makes sense. It is a very interesting development that Doyle, in that kiss that he gave to Cordelia, I mean, maybe I'm just a romantic, so for me, I actually prefer thinking of that kiss as like just being Doyle's, you know, last farewell to someone that he's been in love with for so long, who he knows he's never going to see again. But in a way, you know, to pass on that gift to Cordelia, which gift, is that really a gift? You know, horrible, sudden migraines with visions of dark terror. I mean, if, from the perspective of the greater good of humanity, that's a gift. From an individual, you know, enjoy your life perspective, it's a curse, but it does make sense. Or maybe, you know, I actually wonder, was it really Doyle who passed that on, or did the Oracle, you know, I could see them just callously, you know, casting that new burden onto Cordelia. I do like how Angel fought and kind of spoke to the powers that be, the PTB, as Cordelia hilariously calls them. I like how he pleaded for Doyle's life. You know, that makes sense. And I also like how the show didn't bring Doyle back. As much as I would love to have him back, that just, like I said, you know, I'm not a fan of when shows just, you know, without a good justification, just bring characters back. It just kind of weakens all the suspense and drama of the show, usually, in my opinion. So I'm glad they didn't go that route. But, you know, I don't know, seeing Wesley back, he might be that guy. And we had a nice, creepy, I mean, we've had some creepy villains in Angel in general. I would almost say that in Angel, we have some creepier baddies than in Buffy on average. But the actor who played that demon was really, really good, just coming across as kind of both kind of weak and greedy and sniveling and selfish type of evil. You know, not like your classic villain who's like tough and calm and menacing, but he was menacing in a different way. And I just thought that the actor really owned that performance and embodied that type of an evil person. And then it's kind of cool always seeing more of the operation of just these unhuman type of worlds, you know, whether it be vampires or demons or, you know, I don't know what other forces, you know, any of that side, like exploring more of how they function as a society. you know, is cool. And to see an auction like that, where they're auctioning off, you know, these special otherworldly parts, you know, and they're, you know, no one bats an eye seeing, you know, a living girl being auctioned off in front of them. I mean, of course it makes sense. They're very evil, but it's just, it's unsettling and at the same time cool to see more of that separate world explored. And then we also got a hint at, you know, what I'm assuming is going to be saved for the season finale, or maybe even for future seasons, but more of that evil law firm. And if by now they haven't understood fully just how much energy they need to put into taking out Angel, this might be the final thing that convinces them that until you put a stop to Angel and his vigilante, you know, defense of the helpless, it's really going to be difficult to take real control over most of LA. So if I was running that law firm, I would make that priority number one. I mean, maybe it is right now. Maybe there's some like manager high up there like screaming in a boardroom full of like evil demons being like, how is this guy still stopping us? Maybe that could be going on. In fact, maybe we'll see some of those behind the scenes of how this law firm is like upset with Angel interfering in so much of their affairs. And that does excite me because, you know, one of the things that I think this first season of Angel doesn't have so far is kind of a big bad, a real threatening force that Angel is going to have to take on towards the end of this season, or maybe even for future seasons. So the fact that we see this law firm again in this episode gives me hope that there's going to be something big and climactic coming up soon. And then there was just a quick thing, but I just want to mention it briefly, but the fact that they mentioned Faith, you know, Wesley talking about Faith still being in a coma. I mean, first of all, just as an aside, it kind of sucks that Wesley blames himself so much. I really don't think a lot of it was his fault. I mean, yes, like any of the characters, he has certain strengths and certain weaknesses, you know, hand-to-hand fighting, not really his forte. And, you know, that's fine, but he doesn't, you know, I really don't think Wesley deserves to beat himself up over how everything transpired between Faith and Buffy. And honestly, getting fired from the Watchers Council, I mean, I would take that as a high compliment. You don't want to remain part of that horrible organization. I mean, come on. So, Wesley, going rogue, going independent, starting your own business, or better yet, joining Angel's team, that is going to be a much happier, productive, wise path in life. But just that throwaway line about hearing that Faith is still in a coma, that's a lot. I mean, how much time has passed since the end of last season? She is in a... I mean, are we going to see Faith again? I don't think we're going to see Faith now that I'm so far into, you know, season 4 of Buffy and this season of Angel. But I don't know, maybe I'm crazy in thinking that I feel like the character of Faith, just the fact that they left it open-ended somewhat, even if she's still in a coma, there's always the possibility of her waking up again, right? So I feel like in some future of Buffy or of Angel, we're going to see Faith's character come back, which could be very exciting. But yeah, this was a good episode, and now that we have Wesley in the show, it feels like he's going to become a recurring character, either like Spike, where he kind of pops in and out, but more frequently, or maybe as just one of the main core members of the group. That'll be very interesting to see. But thank you to everyone for watching along. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.